This is Elias Rubenstein, and I'm going to explain 7 shocking truths uncovering why most YouTube gurus aren't enlightened.
In a world increasingly captivated by the allure of instant spiritual gratification, the digital age has ushered in a new breed of spiritual leaders, YouTube gurus who command the attention of millions by promising paths to enlightenment. But as the spotlight grows, so do the shadows of doubt that cast a veil over the authenticity of their teachings. As we embark on this journey, we invite viewers to join us in discerning the real from the rehearsed, the wisdom from the whimsy, in search of an enlightenment that is more than a spectacle for the eyes. Truth number 1, the Eastern business model of enlightenment. While Eastern teachings often celebrate virtues such as poverty, humility, and asceticism, a striking contradiction emerges in the lifestyles of some self-proclaimed YouTube gurus. These individuals preach Eastern teachings rooted in simplicity and spiritual discipline, yet their own lives paint a picture of Western luxury, such as luxury cars, watches, and material excess. This paradox isn't just ironic, it's a red flag signaling a disconnect between words and actions. Truth number 2, vegetarianism as a misinterpreted necessity. Vegetarianism, often touted by Western YouTube gurus as a crucial rung on the spiritual ladder, serves as a prime example of how Eastern practices are sometimes misrepresented or misunderstood in Western contexts. The root problem lies in a fundamental misunderstanding of creation and a lack of insight into cosmic evolution. Lacking in-depth knowledge of spiritual traditions, these influences fail to recognize that the spiritual path in the West is distinctly different from that in the East. As a result, they inadvertently promote teachings such as vegetarianism that are out of sync with the Western spiritual heritage, where dietary guidelines such as those found in biblical texts offer a different perspective on spirituality and diet. Truth number 3, oversimplification of spirituality. The pervasive trend of oversimplification by YouTube gurus turns profound spiritual teachings into superficial, easy, cheesy snippets that offer instant solutions without the depth found in traditional spiritual education. This approach fails to capture the essence of authentic spiritual paths, which require rigorous practice, deep understanding, and a commitment to personal growth over time. By reducing spirituality to palatable, bite-sized pieces, the complex and transformative journey of true spiritual awakening is lost, leaving seekers with a watered-down version of spiritual wisdom that lacks the power to effect real change. Truth number 4, the illusion of false techniques. The proliferation of fake spiritual techniques on digital platforms highlights a glaring departure from venerable Eastern traditions. Authentic spiritual paths, deeply rooted in millennia-old ashram practices, involve the transmission of esoteric techniques from master to aspirant, techniques designed to awaken the kundalini and intensify the chakras. In contrast, many online gurus limit their teachings to simplistic silent meditations or visualizations centered on the image of the guru without any real spiritual methodology. This approach bypasses the deep, transformative processes essential for true spiritual growth, misleading sincere seekers with a veneer of spirituality that neither awakens the inner divine energy nor fosters deep holistic development. Truth number 5, abuse of influence for personal gain. A disturbing trend among some YouTube gurus is the exploitation of their spiritual platform for purposes unrelated to spiritual growth, such as political propaganda, personal enhancement, and commercial advertising. This abuse of trust takes advantage of followers' genuine search for guidance and transformation and exploits this vulnerability for purposes far removed from the purported spiritual intentions of the teachings. Such actions not only undermine the sanctity of the spiritual teacher-student relationship, but also betray the faith of followers by using spiritual influence as a vehicle for personal, political, or financial gain. This exploitation of power undermines the essence of true spiritual leadership, which is based on selflessness, integrity, and the upliftment of others, and marks a stark departure from the altruistic path of true spiritual guidance. Truth number 6, lack of authentic experience. Numerous YouTube gurus delve into topics such as relationships, marriage, and parenting without having any real-life experience or expertise in these areas. This mismatch between what is preached and the guru's personal life experience results in advice that is often idealistic, unrealistic, or disconnected from the complexities and challenges inherent in these deeply personal aspects of life. Giving advice in areas where they lack practical experience undermines the credibility of their teachings and potentially misleads followers seeking genuine advice. True wisdom in such sensitive areas comes not only from knowledge, but from lived experience, reflecting a deep understanding of the emotional and spiritual intricacies involved. Obviously, the original teachings propagated by these gurus are not tailored for Western audiences, who face different challenges than followers in Eastern ashrams. Truth number 7. Contextual differences in spiritual teaching. No Western teacher typically sets out to teach in the East because the paths and goals are inherently different. In the West, the practical aspects of life, work, family, relationships, money, health serve as the laboratory for spiritual development. Western seekers often require special techniques and teachings tailored to their unique social framework. Powerful techniques that can be practiced within minutes each day are essential, leading to sustained spiritual evolution and the possibility of permanent enlightenment. Conclusion: Unmasking Enlightenment. As seekers of truth, we must exercise discernment, peel away the layers of illusion, and pursue a path of spirituality that honors the sacredness of the individual journey. This awakening to the realities of contemporary spiritual teachings invites us to forge our own path, one informed by wisdom, authenticity, and a commitment to the timeless quest for understanding of the self and the universe we inhabit. Enlightenment in the West transcends the fleeting epiphanies of meditation and manifests as a permanent, transformative connection with the higher self that transforms the body, personality, intellect, and emotions, and ushers in an authentic life of self-realization.